This video will cover selection filters and turning the toolbars and viewing options on and off. Selection filters allow you to choose which entities are selectable in the workspace. You can select solids and surfaces from parts, sheet metal, and assemblies. 2D drawings have their own filters. Selection filters are particularly useful when you're working with a complex design and only want to select certain items. For example, this is a miniature Wankel engine assembly for a radio-controlled airplane. Say we wanted to quickly select subassemblies, but not the individual components or surfaces and edges within those subassemblies. We will use a component filter for this purpose. To apply selection filters, from the Analysis group in the Viewing and Analysis tab, select the Selection Filters icon. Click on the applicable filter you want to apply from the Select Solids or Surfaces flyouts, or toggle one of the other selections. Now that the filter is set to Components in the Select Solids flyout, watch what becomes highlighted as the mouse moves around the assembly. The highlighted items are all top-level components in the assembly. These are either subassemblies or parts that are not part of any subassemblies, like this muffler for example. When the right mouse button is clicked while a fuel assembly is highlighted, and Edit in a separate window is selected, an assembly workspace containing the fuel assembly opens. Now let's change the selection filter to Faces, so only faces can be selected. As the mouse is moved around again, you can see that only faces highlight. Subassemblies no longer highlight. When a face on this small sheet metal part is highlighted, and Edit in a separate window selected once again, the part workspace with this part in it appears. Different selection filters will be available in Part, Assembly, and 2D drawing workspaces. You can study this table for information on what selection filters are available in different workspaces. When working with complex designs, and/or you don't want to look at a cluttered design, you can turn on or off several items such as toolbars and the ribbon. To turn off a toolbar, right-click in the empty space in the toolbar area and click on a selection to uncheck and turn off a toolbar. Another option is to bring up the main menu by pressing the Alt key on your keyboard, and under View, click on Select Toolbars. The Toolbars dialog will appear, where you can check and uncheck selections, then click on Close when finished. You can also bring up this same toolbar menu by right-clicking in the blank toolbar space and clicking on Select Toolbars. You can also relocate a toolbar. Hover the mouse over a toolbar handle. When the mouse icon turns into a four-way cross, press down the left mouse button and keep it down as you drag the toolbar to its new location. Then release the mouse button. On the ribbon, in the Viewing and Analysis tab in the Viewing Options group, you will find toggle buttons to turn on or off points, axes, planes, coordinate system visibility, and the 3D view indicator. There is also a Toggle All References button which turns all these options on and off at once. Even the ribbon can be toggled on and off by clicking on the small arrow icon directly to the left of the Help icon. You can also accomplish this same thing by right-clicking in the Tabs and Quick Access toolbar area and selecting Minimize the ribbon. Right-click again on the Quick Access toolbar and uncheck Minimize the ribbon to bring the ribbon back. Note also that with this same pop-up menu, you have the option to have the Quick Access toolbar appear above or below the ribbon. The Design Explorer is displayed by default. You can hide the Design Explorer, although it's recommended that you keep it displayed when working. To hide the Design Explorer, from the Viewing Options group in the Viewing and Analysis tab, toggle the Design Explorer icon. All these visibility options are very helpful for those times when you need to clear off your screen, for taking a screenshot, for example. This video covered selection filters and turning the toolbars and viewing options on and off.